No matter how long you've planned for your retirement, no matter how much you've looked forward to the day, no matter how much fun you're even having in your retirement, many people have told me that they were very surprised that they also experience these 4 unexpected emotions. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement, where we make your retirement remarkable. And in today's video, I share with you what those 4 unexpected emotions are and how to deal with them. When I talk to different retirees and ask them how the transition is going from work life to retired life, for the most part, it's positive. Life is good, they're comfortable, they're enjoying their retirement. But many of them are surprised to say they feel these 4 unexpected emotions. So let's take a look at them. Number 1 is guilt. So, and there's a few different kinds of guilt that they experience. One of the feelings of guilt is that they're just not doing enough. They're content to stay relaxed. They're content to read a good book, but they've often heard in retirement, they need to be busy. They need to be bungee jumping and flying from one country to the next. And so they feel some guilt that they're just simply enjoying their life as it is and not having too much stress and not having too much activities. From what I've discovered, though, not to worry. If you're feeling this guilt, over time, you'll come to accept that this is your retirement. This is your life. You've worked hard for it. If you're enjoying it, that's the key. If you're enjoying it, then just get over the guilt. It will fade away over time and enjoy the life that you've earned. The second part of the guilt that they feel, or the second type of the guilt they feel, is the guilt that they're no longer working. They feel they're no longer maybe contributing to society. They feel that others are working and they're not. Is that right? Even though, yes, it's right. Again, you've earned it. They've for 45 years, they've had the structure and the routine of not working. And so the guilt of that is oftentimes a bit difficult to associate. And so what I recommend in this, if you're feeling this kind of guilt, is to just focus on the last 40 and 45 years and how hard you've worked, how much you've earned it, and then the big picture, why you're wanting to retire, why you wanted to enjoy this. And that should help you with this type of guilt. This last type of guilt is the one that I struggle with the most, and it even has a formal name to it. It's called the sandwich generation. And this is where I struggle. So I have 5 grandkids with 1 on the way, so I will have 6 hopefully soon grandkids, and I struggle. So my kids need me. They need me to babysit. I would love to help, not just because they need me, because I want to be there. My daughter-in-law who's pregnant, she needs help with her little one. So I just want to be there. I just want to help them. And then my dad, unfortunately, has quite bad dementia right now. So I want to help my mom. I want to be there for her, and I want to make sure she has the time and can take care of herself. And then my husband wants to go. Of course he wants to go. He wants to get away from his stress because he's still working. So he wants to get away from his stress and his day-to-day life without kids, without parents. And I'm kind of just sandwiched in the middle. So I feel guilty that I'm not with my grandkids or my kids. I feel guilty that I'm not helping my mom and my dad. And I feel guilty that my husband wants to get away with just the 2 of us. Guilt. Now, I wish I had a magic reason or magic way to tell you it's gone, the guilt is gone, but I don't. I still feel this guilt every day. What's helped me to cope with the guilt is, again, I look at the big picture of our retirement. What do we want to accomplish with our lives? And I try to have some balance in what we want, what my kids want, what my grandkids want, and what my parents need. So I hope that helps a little bit, but most retirees experience some type of guilt, and we're shocked to find out that it was some kind of guilt that they feel in their retirement. So the second unexpected emotion that many retirees feel is what's called, who am I? Now, often it seems like for 40, 45 years, you've been something. You've been a mortgage broker, you've been a cashier, you've been a teller, you've been a salesman. All of a sudden, you aren't that anymore. You are retired. And when someone asks you, hey, what do you do? And you say, oh, I'm retired. A lot of times people were shocked to find out that they are uncomfortable almost with saying that. They're going, who am I? So always remember that you are valuable, you are incredible, and you've worked hard to be retired. So it's okay at times to go, who am I? What I recommend at this stage is it's almost like phase 2 of your retirement, where you need to take a step back and ask yourself a series of questions. What do I love about life? What makes me want to dance all the time? What will I enjoy doing in my spare time? What do I miss about work? What would I love to do day to day to day? Ask yourselves a series of these questions to maybe begin incorporating some more of these things back into your life so you get a new identity. So when someone asks you who I am, you can say, I'm retired. I spend my day golfing. I do mentoring. I volunteer. I have a YouTube channel, whatever that might be, just because then you do have that new sense of identity. So the third unexpected emotion that many retirees feel, and they're shocked to have known this comes about, is uncertainty. Now, this uncertainty typically comes within the first year or two of their retirement. They're questioning themselves. Did I make the right decision? Do I have enough money? What will I do with my time? And now I've heard it said the best way to retire is to retire to something, not from something. And again, those questions that I talked about just a little while ago can help you. What do I love to do? What could I do every day? What would provide my life with meaning and purpose? Those are some of the questions you need to ask when you're feeling uncertain. And if it's a big financial uncertain, get help. Go see a financial advisor and just get help so that you can sleep nights and the uncertainty will fade away. Now, also with the uncertainty, it seems like the earlier in your retirement, the more often you feel a little bit of this uncertainty. The longer you're retired, the more that uncertainty seems to fade away. And the fourth unexpected emotion that retirees feel, that again, it was unexpected, they didn't anticipate to feel this, is oftentimes they feel a little bit let down. You see, most of us have this idealized, or I know I did, I had this idealized view of what retirement would be. I'd lay around, I'd sip my morning coffee, I'd have endless coffees and fun with other women, I'd go golfing, we'd sip wine at the end of the night. It would be just this wonderful thing, like you're on a beach and you can hear the ocean. It's just amazing. But reality, real life, isn't that every single day. Yes, we incorporate some of that into our lives, but I still have to take out the garbage. I still have to do laundry. I still have to empty the dishwasher. There are realities of day-to-day life, and that can unexpectedly cause, especially new retirees, a little bit of letdown, a little bit of the feeling of being let down. Just remember, this is a completely normal emotion that most often appears in the first year or two of your retirement. And the more you can incorporate new things and fun things into your life, all of these seem to go away over time. There really are positives and negatives in any decision in your life, and retirement is no different. But being aware of some of the unexpected emotions that you may feel during retirement can make all the difference in the world. So if you've liked this video, please respond, click and subscribe here. Please leave any comments that you might have. I love getting your comments and I love responding to those comments. As well, I'm creating an amazing Facebook community online at facebook.com/groups/life starts at retirement. And I am Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement, where we make your retirement remarkable.